So on today's episode, we are going to cover 5 ways for you to boost your net worth by 5 figures in the next 5 months before the year is over. So I'm coming back with a bang. Let's get into it. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Financial Freedom Fast Lane. Remember, the quicker you get to your dream life, the longer you get to live it. I'm your host, George Achimpong. And I want to be honest. I want to be transparent with you guys. If you haven't seen, we just came off one of the most amazing weekends of all time, Wealth Weekend. It was a weekend that was jam-packed with full of education, entertainment, and amazing experiences. But I was responsible for planning and leading the charge for Wealth Weekend. And so for the past few months, creating new content for this series has been a challenge for me because I just have not had the time. I've not had the space. And luckily, we've been able to repurpose and reshare some of our past episodes that many of you may have not gotten a chance to watch originally. But for me personally, I didn't feel that great about it because when I commit to something and when I do something, I want to do it right. And when I want to do it all out. So I thank you guys for your grace. I thank you guys for your patience as I've finally gotten past Wealth Weekend and I can jump back into creating content, right? So thank you guys for your patience. So if you guys didn't know much about the Melanin Money Awards or Wealth Weekend, one of the things that we do is we honor and celebrate our clients on their net worth journey. So whether they achieve their first 100,000 in net worth, first $500,000, 1 million, 5 million and beyond, we celebrate them just like it's the Grammys, which is why you see some of those plaques here behind me, right? And so far in 2024, we've helped our clients improve their collective net worth by over $100 million. So at least you know that in my absence on YouTube, I've actually been doing the work to help our clients achieve these milestones. And so I want to help you guys achieve those milestones as well by helping you boost your net worth by at least 5 figures in the next 5 months following these 5 steps. All right. So first and foremost, you have to audit your income and your expenses. When is the last time you've logged into your online banking and gotten crystal clear about every dollar that's coming in and every dollar that's going out? Most people just swipe their card and they'll look into their online banking and see if there's money there, maybe, right? But they don't have a really good sense of exactly what's coming in and what's going out. So if you want to boost your net worth, one of the things you have to do is you have to be crystal clear about what's going in to your bank account and what's going out and getting hyper intentional about your cash flow and money management. I don't care how much money you make. If you are not managing your money effectively, it does not matter. So we got to do an audit. We got to see how much money we're spending on food, gas, entertainment, shopping, etc., so that we know exactly the amount of resources we have to start allocating towards improving our net worth. So the first thing we got to do is we got to do that audit. Sit down, get you a cup of coffee or a margarita, whatever your jam is, go through those expenses. Let's face it head on and let's see the areas of opportunity within our cash flow. All right, step 2. Now that you've audited your expenses and audited your income, right? Now what we need to do is we need to eliminate and redirect. I guarantee you that there is at least 1, maybe 2 or 5 expenses that you can eliminate or reduce when it comes to how you've been spending your money. I guarantee you. I don't know what category it's going to be for you. Let me know in the comments the one that you were most surprised by. But I promise you, there are going to be some areas of your cash flow that you can either eliminate altogether or at the very least, you can reduce, right? Once you've identified what those are, here's the good news. You've already been finding a way to spend that money, right? So we should immediately redirect 100% of that, unless you are in the red. We should be looking to redirect almost all of that money that you were spending so that we can immediately start using that to impact our balance sheet and improve our net worth, right? Because if now you had an expense where you were previously money was going out of your account, you can take that money and now have it go to a savings account or go to an investment account, that is going to start improving your net worth overnight, just like that. Now, some of you might be saying, I don't know if I have anything that I can eliminate or reduce, or even if I do, right, I'm kind of already behind the 8 ball, which is why my next point is going to be super impactful for you, right? Whether you have expenses to eliminate or reduce or not, I can guarantee you that everybody has an opportunity to boost their income.
What's up, family? Are you ready to make more in 2024? I'm talking make more money, pay less taxes, and get access to more capital. If so, I want you to join our 100% free masterclass where we're going to be teaching you all of these strategies so you can keep more money in your pocket and you can make your money make money for you. So if you want to be a part of this amazing free class, all you have to do is click the link below and save your spot. The problem is we only have 50 seats. So I will pause this episode, go register, and come back to it after so that you can save your seat for this masterclass. Other than that, I'll see you inside the class. Let's get back to the episode.
Right? So that can be done in a myriad of ways. Number one, if you're already an entrepreneur, service provider, or have some type of business, ask yourself, am I making enough offers? Am I asking enough people to buy my thing, right? So the number one thing you can do is, if you have something to sell, is try to sell it to more people, right? That's the number one thing you can do. If you don't have something to sell, or you're looking to be able to sell something different or new, focus on acquiring new skills on the back half of the year, right? Is there a skill that you've had on the back burner that you've been wanting to learn? Something that can help you make more money and bring more income into your bank account. Because if you do, even if you don't have any expenses to eliminate and reduce, now that extra income is what you can use to redirect those resources towards building wealth, right? And of course, I'd be remiss, what you're redirecting these things to are investments, buying stocks in the stock market, right? Saving money for a down payment for real estate, right? Whatever you can do to start buying assets that are going to appreciate in value, right? That's the whole purpose of redirecting that money. Now, granted, if you move that money into a savings account, if it was previously an expense, it is still going to have a positive impact on your net worth. It's just going to have a compounding impact on your net worth if you choose to invest those funds. So reduce or eliminate and then redirect that money towards investing. And if you don't have much to redirect, right, go ahead and figure out how you can acquire more skills. Maybe I'll do another episode on how to acquire skills to make more money. Would y'all be interested in that? So that you can invest more. All right. The fourth thing that you can do to boost your net worth by 5 figures in the next 5 months is consolidate your debt, right? So if you have a bunch of different debts out there, you can consolidate that debt to a centralized interest rate, assuming that the rate that you can consolidate to is lower than rates that you already have, which may or may not be the case, right? But there are some opportunities out there. I just saw a gentleman mention that Wells Fargo currently had a 21-month no interest credit card, and you can do balance transfers, because now what that's going to do is, number one, is not only going to make it more convenient for you to manage the debt, but if you consolidate the debt to a centralized interest rate that's lower than what you're paying right now, or in this case, 0% interest, now that is more cash flow that you have available to start building wealth, right? To start investing. So if you have outstanding debt, I strongly encourage you to at least do the research to see if there's opportunities to reduce that debt, consolidate that debt so that you can get it paid off faster and free up some cash flow. All right, last but not least, tax planning, right? Tax planning. So most people pay way more money in taxes than they should, which is why our resident tax expert, Carter Cofield, every single week, well, now every other week, shares tax gems and tax strategies on this channel, right? So make sure that you take advantage of tax planning season right before the year is over, because that is going to give you an opportunity to probably redirect some money towards investing that will actually help you pay less in taxes, but also build wealth at the same time, and or identify expenses and other deductions and credits that can put more money back in your pocket instead of going towards your tax bill, which inherently will now increase your net worth. All right. So those are 5 ways that you can improve your net worth by 5 figures in the next 5 months. Let me know what you're going to do in the comments. I want to stay tapped in with you guys. I'm so happy to be back on the saddle to provide you guys value. Let me know what you want to hear from me for the rest of the year. And remember, freedom is for sale if you're willing to pay the price. Can't wait to see you in the next episode.